So you don't know what to expect from an offense because obviously when your best player's on the floor, you go to certain things. And then all of a sudden you take your two best players out and you're kind of just random all over the place. And guys who don't normally get the shots are getting the shots and you don't really know how to react to it. And so, needless to say, no excuse. They absolutely destroyed us at home. We actually looked like we didn't belong on the same floor. Coming back in San Antonio on Monday, Victor Wembanyama being back, Devin Vassell being back, we actually won that game pretty handily, took control. We took control of the game. Chris Paul had 19, 9, and 8. Vintage CP game. Jonathan Kuminga was really good. Clay got it going a bit in that game. And we were in our defense, we were flying around, and we were able to take control of that game in the third and not have any issues with that game. And we're going to talk a little bit about that game in a few. Victor Wembanyama, we must talk about. Very interesting things to say about Victor Wembanyama. And then moving on, we ended up losing to the Mavericks last night. I also didn't play in that game. My back has been bothering me for like 4 or 5 games, and I've kind of been going through it, like just playing through it. Getting we have the absolute best training staff in the league. I would put my money on that. Rick and Danny and Yoder. And so, they're doing things to get me back to a good space to go in the game. And then third quarter or so, it just locks all the way back up and you kind of grinding through the rest of the game, just trying to get to the end. Next day, not in a good space, can't really get on the court even if I want to get some work in, and then kind of getting it back to a good space to go back out there and play. And so the hope is that and not having a game since Monday for myself, not playing in the Dallas game, that as opposed to getting it back to a place to where it's like, all right, I can get out there now, that those extra couple days will allow it to go away because it's just no fun. Just getting it to a space where I can get in the game and then it locks back up. And it's painful. And it's also has been kind of in that same area that I had the issue before. And so the way I view it is like my body keep giving me these warning shots, listen to them before you have to listen to them. You can't do nothing. And so that is why I missed last night. And, I talked to y'all about the injury before when I was out with the back injury, and I had to relearn how to walk and relearn how to run and relearn how to jump and find my coordination again on the court.